Boom. We live. You know we need clappers.
We do. I've been saying that.
Yes, we do.
We need some clappers. Let me
Yeah,
see.
we need clappers.
We need clappers. You know, Paul and Tony Fleming used to hate them dang clappers. Paul would come in.
Yes, they did. And look, and Trey loved them.
Trey
loved them.
Hold on. We need clappers. Don't play with us.
Definitely need clappers.
We need clappers. Okay, what color do we want?
Green.
We want green.
Maybe this color green.
Green, pink, black.
Or do we do red, blue, white? I mean, what color we want? Let me see. All kind of colors.
White and green.
I like these. Of course, I do because I'm so extra.
They probably blinged out.
No, they're in the shape of a star.
Oh, okay.
Of course, they cost more than all the other ones, but they're in the shape of a star.
For sure.
I mean, we could bling them out, but we don't need to. But it's a star. I love it. Then they have, those are gold, and then they have the multicolored stars. What y'all think?
Clappers. They have like a silver sequency.
I like those.
They have a silver they got sequins?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't. Let me see. I just type in blink. Look, we supposed to be. Look, we on here talking about. Hold on. All right, we coming. Let us know where y'all logging in. What city? What state? What country you logging in from? Say hello to us. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We're trying to give y'all.
What did everybody do today for the holiday? Put it in the comments.
I don't see any bling.
No bling. Okay.
No.
Gold is
but
good.
I see stars. I see stars. The stars are pretty unique.
And you get 3 of them. That's
20 of them in this.
Oh, it says 20 bulk. Yes, that's not bad.
20 bulk is not bad. I like the stars.
I do see the stars. Those are cute.
Those are cute. Okay, so we need to order some clappers. Okay, so good evening, everyone. We need this clappers so that we like this.
Like that?
Or some pom-poms. Yeah.
If we get pom-poms, they got to be the light up pom-poms. Because I went to an event. I went to the Aspire event. And when we were there, we were like, what is that? They were light up pom. I brought some home for Paige. She got some upstairs.
Oh, wow.
Took some off right off the
I know
seat.
they were fire. Lighting up.
They are fire. Light up. So happy Labor Day to everyone. We're waiting for somebody to tell us what they did today. Nobody's commenting or talking to us.
Good
evening, good. Are we live? Can y'all hear us? Hello, is this thing live? Is this thing live? Is this thing live? So you can hear us. And if you can hear us, where are you logging in from? Anybody logging in from Georgia? Anybody else logging in from Georgia? Let me make sure. Are we live? Let me make sure.
Yeah, we live.
I believe we're live.
Taxing people.
Okay, let's see. No, we're live.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, we're live.
People. Here we go.
Hello, Deborah Brown.
Hello.
Here's Deborah Brown. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So we're super duper excited. There's so much excitement going on through our organizations, our teams. I mean, there's so much excitement going on with all the people that are in our 10-day detox challenge that started today. We gave everybody the weekend off so that they could eat what they wanted to get prepared. Because I mean, come on, y'all. It's Monday. Enough already, right? To go ahead and get prepared for the 10-day detox challenge. This is our second detox challenge. The first one was highly successful. I am so sorry if you did not enter. No, you may not enter now. It is too late. It's too late. We have been promoting it for the last almost 3 weeks because we do give away a $500 prize. We give away, we're giving away a Fitbit. We're giving away, and you know what, y'all, let me tell y'all something about high-level conversations. Just being in proximity where I was today, even though they were not talking business, they were not. But before we started playing cards, I talked about a gentleman that was there last night who could not play cards. and Nehemiah started telling us who he was. Like we were like, nobody knew him. Who was he? And he was like, oh, that brother owns an app. He got $22 million in funding from Jay-Z. And my ears was wide open. Like, what? What now? The gentleman last night, his name is Mike. He had told us that he had an app that helps your credit score because you're able to report all those subscriptions that you have, Netflix and Hulu and all of that stuff. Did like all them different subscriptions that we have that generally don't really help our credit scores. And then that went into, well, you know what about the one for renting, right? You can go and put in it. It'll backdate up to years for you for people that rent, so that you're reporting to your credit, so that you're boosting your score. I'm telling you, it's just high level conversations, proximity. So another gentleman was talking. No, they don't have Apple Watches, even though all of them have Apple phones. There's a whole nother kind of gadget that they had that on their app to their device. I gotta ask Paul what the name of their device was. On their app, it even tells them based on how much sleep they've gotten, what time you need to go to sleep that night.
Oh,
so that your body's fully rested, and it's it's literally monitoring everything, like every walk, every workout, and it was listed in there in his app. And I'm like, he was like, yeah, we all use these. Meanwhile, we walking around with these big old.
You trying to hide your arm like this?
I wanted to hide my arm like that. Right? And I was like, dang, I really could have left my watch home today because I had already completed my steps. Me and Tedra went to the gym. We worked out. So Tedra, tell everybody how that workout was today.
Listen, we went so you can dance with me this morning. And when I tell you 60 minutes of dancing, and it was a workout, okay? But it was lit, okay? The guy out there taught us, he was so good. He had an assistant as well. But when I tell you we had a great time, I think we burnt just this morning during the hour almost 300 calories each. It was good just in the class.
Y'all, I'm at 671 calories. I never get to 671 calories burned.
Let me see how many I have. I got over 20,000 steps today.
Crazy, y'all. Crazy.
801 calories.
That's what I'm seeing from us going to that class, because normally I hit 500 with no problem, and I don't need to lose any weight. So I'm really not watching my calories, but I do keep it at about 500. What did you do today, Dr. Dunn?
Well, I had some deliveries today. I had to work on a listing that I have today, and then Kason stayed with his friends last night, so picked him up. Then he had another birthday party. And I don't know if you saw my stories, because I had like 7,000 steps by that time. And I knew where they were going. They had like a big field like next door to the house. So I was like, oh, I'll just get my steps done while he's at the birthday party. And I get there, I go to lift my foot up, and I don't feel my watch on my ankle like I usually have it. So then I look on my wrist, and it wasn't there. I said, I left my watch at home. So I was like, oh, let me go sit down, because I will not walk around here and it not be counted.
Your phone will track it.
I know, but when I put it in, like, it's always like, are you in trouble? Like, you know how it does when it shakes?
No, you gotta put it on. You can turn on your activity that you're walking from your phone.
Yes.
Oh, and then just hold it.
You could have turned it on outdoor walk and held it, or put it in your pocket.
Right. Okay. Well, I know that for next time.
Yes. And it'll track you.
As soon as I got home, I got that done. I walked around the neighborhood a couple times, and it was done.
Oh,
I get anxiety. I gotta have that done like by noon.
We were saying the same thing. Like, we love getting it done early, but this class that we went to today was so fire. I can feel it in my legs, because we definitely use a lot of muscles that we are not accustomed to using. But it was absolutely fantastic. It was.
Did you see I tagged you on the stories, because we in his reel. I sent it to you so you could put it in your stories. You see us.
Oh,
he has the class on his Instagram page, so I sent it to you so you could put it up in your stories.
Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay, I see it now. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, we went in. My legs are hurting in a good way. In a good way. And so I wanted to bring two of our retail queens up to the live. You know, I was trying to get Sean and Alicia as well, but Sean's not home just yet. And I don't even think Alicia responded. But I wanted to get some of the retail queens on here because I wanted you both to be able to really talk about the opportunity that we have. Christmas is 114 days away. For those of you that are watching this live, can y'all just type into the chat? Christmas is 100. Let me put it in. Christmas, everybody. Christmas is 114 days away. Christmas is 114 days away.
Wow.
And with Christmas being 114 days away, and that 114 days will go so fast. Here's the thing. Christmas decorations have been out in the stores here in Georgia for almost 4 weeks now. I don't even understand what that is about. But with Christmas being 114 days away, and literally the items have been in the stores, decorations have been in the stores along with the Halloween decorations for the last 4 weeks. And I've been going live, I've been showing people in my stories, like, this is insane that every time I go somewhere and there's been Christmas decorations out in August, early August, y'all, there were Christmas decorations out. And so, you know, I know that we all want to kind of really prepare people for Christmas. And I know that they think that what we do, they can't do it, or it's just so expensive to start. And the two of you, by working, I mean, both of you work. Dr. Dunn, you kind of own more of your time now because you're able to, you know, sell homes. You're not really in the office doing eye exams unless you choose to, or I think you kind of go maybe once or twice a month now, just to kind of say she's been there. But you told us that you were not making any money if you weren't examining any eyes, and you were driving an hour there or more and an hour back, missing all of the activities with your children while your husband was working multiple jobs. And now you own more of your time, Tedra, while working a full-time job, full-time job, and very aggressive full-time job, because I've watched you now, because I've been able to be at the house with you a couple of days since you've started back to work. And literally it's us and Trey, like, out in the other room, because you are at that computer and you're in meetings and you're on screens. And so you do work a real full-time job. And I have to say that because I know people think that you must be lying. That you
I know.
They don't believe you really do work a full-time job.
Listen, you saw it with your own eyes last
With
week.
my own
You was
two
here for
eyes.
several hours.
And you were working.
Yes.
Those hours you were working, you know.
The
So
whole
I
time.
watched the whole time. I watched you with my own two eyes. And Dr. Dunn, we know you're listing a home right now. You know, you've got some big goals, and you know, you sell homes when you feel like it, you know, and you work this business, and you now are looking to, I know you said you want to retire your husband. You say he's tired, right? You want to be able to retire your husband. And so let's talk about how we can make that possible, but let's also talk about how people can literally turn it around right now with 114 days left. Dr. Dunn, let everybody know who you are, you know, where you're from and things like that. And then Tedra, you do the same before we actually get started.
Yes, thanks so much for allowing me to be on this evening. So I'm Dr. Tamara Dunn. I am an optometrist. I have been in that profession for 16 years now, and just pretty much started in this industry maybe 10 years ago, just because we needed the extra. Like, my husband was already working a couple jobs, you know, we were starting a family, and, you know, regardless of what you work, I mean, extra is extra. You need it all the time just so that you're able to do more in life. And with the family coming, you know, we were used to our budget with just us, but now when you're adding on more little humans, you know, you got to make sure you have all that you need to take care of them properly, right? So we got started in this industry about 10 years ago, and just every year we're just learning and growing till we get here, and we're here. I am doing I would say maybe not part-time, maybe in between part-time, full-time. we're
Right.
moving up in the ladder, right? Yes, and I am a realtor as well, so I do most of that work at home so that I can be more present with the kids. And then yes, I do go into the office a couple times a month. I do have to go this Wednesday. But you know, I'm not as busy there, so I can still kind of do what I do on the side in between patients. And last time I went in, they were laughing at me so hard because every time in between the patient, I was walking the office. I said, I got to get my steps in here because I'm usually at home doing that. So I'm just going to walk this office around and I'm just going to talk to y'all. But it was cool. But yes, it's just been such a blessing to be here in this company. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that later on.
Wow. Okay. Tedra, go ahead.
Well, thank you so much for having me on the platform tonight. So grateful to be here with you two ladies. And for those of you who don't know, I am Tedra Gordon, recently relocated to Georgia from Pennsylvania. Super excited to be in Georgia. And let me tell you something. This industry found me back in 2015, around the same time as Dr. Dunn, almost 10 years ago. And at the moment that the industry found me, we needed the extra to be able to send our daughter to college, okay, my husband and I. And for those of you who don't know, we both work 2 full-time jobs, but right now my husband is not working. He's actually here getting ready to do his own business now that we have relocated and making some great connections since we've been here a little over 2 weeks. So we just made a huge leap of faith, but guess what? This was only possible because of this industry, okay? This is what allowed us to catapult and actually make this change, this transition. So I'm super grateful. So for any of you who do not think that you can do this while you work a full-time job, this is a work from anywhere business. And I'm just super grateful, that we have the honor and privilege to be at this point where we can make this transition and do what we do. And I'll be looking forward to, eventually in the next so many months, maybe a year or so, transitioning off my job myself. We just had this conversation earlier today, looking at different ways that we can make that happen. So listen, the best is yet to come. And we have great expectations now that we've moved and we're already making some good relationships and networking. So I'm super excited to be here. Looking forward to all that God is going to do.
So I do want to say this before we get started. That's phenomenal, ladies. But we want everyone that's listening. We're not telling you to quit your job.
No,
we're not. So let me say that we're trying to express to you that this is something you can do while working your full-time job. We're not trying to paint some get rich quick scheme. No, but we are going to talk to you a little bit about extra. And these ladies are going to tell you how much extra they've been able to earn since February of last year, February 8th of 2023, last year. It's all about the extra. Okay. It's all about the extra. And so we joined Tedra, you had tried the product before. Dr. Dunn had not tried the product before, but she was sold out before her products even came. And we are going to state this claim. And Tedra, if one of y'all could type this, if both of y'all could type this in the chat, we do not make any income claims. We don't make any medical claims. We don't make any income claims. But I do know, and I will tell you that this tea right here, it didn't just change my life, but it saved my life because I was once 300 pounds and I am no longer. Okay? Mm-hmm. I was once 300 pounds and I am no longer. I lost the weight and I kept it off, because losing the weight is one thing, but keeping it off, that's a whole other ball game. Okay. And so here's the deal though, whether you need to lose weight, whether you don't want to lose weight, we're just strictly talking right now about earning extra income. And we're going to show you how to sip your way to wealth, how to turn $40 into $10,000 with detox tea and possibly the power of 2 people, because there are multiple ways that you can build this. And these 2 young ladies are experts. They're experts at being able to earn that extra income. All right. Because they love to retail to recruit, to recruit. So if you're struggling to find a way to bring in extra income to your household, Drink to Shrink might just be the solution that you're looking for. Period. If you are struggling, and here's the thing, we do know that a lot of households right now are either single moms or single dads. And here's the reality of it is even married couples need multiple streams of income because the two jobs are not enough. They're not enough. And so, especially because for this mission, we've sliced the cost of getting these products 70%.
Mm-hmm.
70%. You can get a 1 month supply for $40 and you just cover shipping. All right. And we're going to talk more about that because you honestly are going to be able to start a business. Here's what that's going to do for you. That's going to provide you opportunities to have more tax cuts. The moment you join the business, whether you earn $1 or not, it automatically puts you in position to have tax deductions because you then have a home-based business. And having a home-based business now puts you in a different place to be able to deduct on your taxes some of your rent or mortgage, some of your clothing costs, your cell phone, your internet, things that even the money that you spend in the business every month or your initial investment, whether you make $1 or not, we want you to understand that that puts you in position to earn extra, to have other tax deductions. Okay. So we want to introduce you to our Drink to Shrink. And go ahead, Tedra, you could go ahead and take this slide.
Okay, sure, no problem. So we're going to be talking about Drink to Shrink, as Mrs. Morris said, and we just want you to know for just $40, right? $40, you can have a month supply of our Drink to Shrink. Now, many people, when you hear the name Drink to Shrink, you might just think that it's just weight loss, right? It's not just weight loss. Weight loss also matters. And it's a natural detox, caffeine free, right? It's going to clean your upper and your lower intestines, your colon, your liver, your kidneys, your lungs, and even the largest organ on your body, your skin. So just for a small investment of $40, guess what? You not only can look good, but you can also earn some extra income. And that's why we're talking about getting that income into your bank account, because we know in today's world, guess what? Extra is so important. Just look at the cost of everything, groceries, gas, you name it. The Drink to Shrink can provide you with that because detoxing is for everyone.
So as you invest in your health, because y'all see Tedra ain't read the slide at all, right? You know that I said, Tedra, you take this slide and she did her own thing. See, y'all heard that, right? Y'all caught that, right? I know everybody caught that. Like, she did not even cover this slide at all. She went to the next slide. Yep, and I called her out right on this.
Yes, she did.
Invest in your health and your wallet with our Drink to Shrink for just $40. What does that give you? That's what Tedra was supposed to be telling y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all. $40 4 packs, where each pack makes a 1 week supply. This is not gonna break the bank. This is a month supply, but Dr. Dunn in just a second is going to break down how much money you can make, because that's what Dr. Dunn is going to do. She's going to break down how much you can make from these 4 packs in just a moment. Okay. Now, what makes Drink to Shrink unique, right? What makes it unique? Well, Tedra was just touching on that. We weren't on that slide just yet, but she was touching on that, right? That our tea is made with all natural ingredients, right? To help boost your metabolism. And what I really love, though, is that it not only it cleanses your upper, your lower intestines, your liver, your kidney, your colon, and your lungs, the largest organ of your body, which happens to be your skin. It is affordable. For me, that's important. Affordable, a product that's affordable, that offers immediate gratification. Top tier. With these powerful ingredients: persimmon leaf, malva leaf, marshmallow leaf, blessed thistle, holy thistle, chamomile, papaya, ginger, and myrrh. I know that y'all know some of those ingredients I'm talking about, right? Y'all heard some of those ingredients in a good book that we've read before. And I know that you have. Those powerful herbs literally are life changing. And when I look back at my journey in 2014, when I adopted a low carb lifestyle, now I can eat some carbs now, but you can ask all of my friends, I still don't go overboard. I am still very disciplined to this day. I don't eat fried foods. And in 2014, I followed the Dr. Atkins diet, and I also just went low carb, right? And then I started slowly adding them back until I saw that where I would get to so that my body would not stop, so that I would maintain weight loss or continue to lose weight. You start to slowly add them back. That's what's wrong with most people. They jump in too fast and they literally add too many carbs back too soon. I want to remind you, I did not look like what I look now. I want to remind you, okay? But this ain't about weight loss yet. This is really just, we don't even, if you don't want to lose weight, you just want to earn extra income, these ladies are going to show you how it is possible, right? So Dr. Dunn, if you would take this slide,
Okay.
and then you show them how to break down these packs. What does that look like financially for a person to break down these packs?
Absolutely. So our proven business model, our Detox Tea business model has helped many regular people turn their initial $40 investment into a profitable return with life-changing results. So we already talked about what the product does and how it can help you. So you get this one pack, right? This is going to make 1 week supply, which is, you can charge $40 for that. All right. But with your $40 investment, you are going to get 4 of these. So once you sell one, you're going to get your money right back. So that's what we want. As soon as you get in, you're going to make a sale. You're going to get your money right back. And then when you retail those other 3 packs, that's money in your pocket, right? So that's $120 that's going to be going in your pocket. Now, let's just say you're just starting out and you don't want to give someone a whole gallon. You might want to break that down a little bit smaller, right? So we're going to do some 16-ounce bottles, and you can make 8 of those bottles with 1 packet. All right. So with 1 packet, you can make 8 16-ounce bottles, and you are going to charge $10 per bottle. So that's going to be $80 for 1 pack. So now with just 1 pack, you've made doubled your investment. You've made your money back and earned another $40. So after these 4 packs, you would have earned $320 just from your $40 investment that we're going to have before this even comes in the mail. That's going to be done.
And that's very good that you said that. So many people think that they have to wait for their products to come to start earning income. And no, that's not what has to happen. You can start earning income. All of us started earning income before we had any product in our hands. And actually, the product that was on its way was sold out before we got it. We were placing new orders before the product even got in our hands. Now, how does our system work? I know you guys are like, well, I don't know how to do this, and I can't do this, and I don't know nobody. And Alicia Richardson, thank you for joining us, right?
Hey, Alicia.
Hey, y'all.
I mean, I got the retail queens on here tonight, y'all. If y'all only knew how much these ladies make selling this product. Because selling is not beneath us. The number one, the highest paid career choice, honestly, the highest paid job right now is sales. Because if you can sell, and honestly, I gave y'all a video that talked about recruiting, and y'all did okay. All of life, Uber, the Uber owners, they're recruiting. There's 7 million people driving Uber.
Yes. Somebody had to go find them.
Somebody had to go find them. So, Alicia, I would like for you to take this script because you were not, you weren't into retail sales per se, like e-commerce. You were in-person sales on your job as the top salesperson for the facility that you worked at. But you also told me that you had never done sales, right? No. And then it kind of forced you into sales at that position that you were in. So I kind of want you to talk about what you get here in this team, because I know that you didn't know if you were going to be able to do this, right? But when we look at a system, and you can also touch on the fact that they've sent you to big sales conferences,
Yes.
big conferences to learn about, how to sell, blah, 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 and talk about that versus what you get here, right?
Mhm.
For darn near for free. I mean, literally, but kind of talk about this system if you would, kind of touch on this slide, but then
Right.
let everybody know, like, what has this done for you? How have you been able to maneuver from in-person sales at your
Mhm.
job? Now you're really doing more e-commerce, and you do a lot of one-on-one when you meet with people. But go ahead
Right.
and touch on the slide and let everybody know who you are, because they didn't hear in the beginning.
Yes. So good evening, everybody. My name is Alicia Richardson, and I am a Blue Diamond in the opportunity. Just the opportunity is simply amazing. I am married. I live in the state of Texas, city of Austin, a suburb of Austin, and yes, and I've been doing this almost. I'm going year and a half, and so it's been very good to me. I did start. My first the beginning of sales with my last job, and I wasn't in it long, but the difference between what I do now and what I did then was just the system here. It's a copy paste system. Everything is pretty much handed to you. I mean, even though my prior company paid hundreds of dollars for me, thousands, some conferences I went to was $2,500 per person, for me to sit with the greatest of the greats in the industry. But that's all you got. When you left there, you better scratch down notes there, because you don't get anything outside of that. And so the amazing thing about being with Be Epic and in this opportunity is everything is kind of handed to me on a silver platter, like literally the script that I have to use. It's here, it says send the video, that's provided to me. I'm not going out creating a video. It is literally handed to me. Mrs. Moore, I've seen with my own two eyes, her daughter is 10, pages 10, right? She's 10.
Yes.
And she can follow the steps, because it is so simple. It is a simple duplicating system. You just get two, and you send a video. You don't stop sending them until you find somebody that responded. People going to respond. You ask the right questions. And here's the amazing thing. They give us even the questions to ask y'all. So it's no reason why anybody should fail in this business or in this opportunity. Once you get your two, you just teach your two to get two. It's a simple game of duplication. And so that's what we're doing, following the leader and duplication. So once you get your two, you teach them to get two. And like the script, the slide says, everybody know two people, right? And so I promise everybody know two people. And it's just as simple as that. And it is the best system that I've ever experienced, because it's fail proof. If I can say that, it's fail proof. All you have to do is do what the system says, follow the system, and you will be successful.
She said it. So what kind of sales are you doing? Like, let's just say on an average week for you, what are some of the highs? You tell us, what are some of the high weeks for you most weeks are pretty high for you, unless you just don't talk to nobody. But
I don't talk to anybody. So I mean, I can even break it down to days. I mean, I've had $400, $500, $600 days. And I've had like $2,300, $2,600 weeks. It's just, just depends on what I'm doing, who I'm reaching out to. But yeah, I've had as high weeks as high as $2,500, $2,600. And as low, I mean, I ain't gonna even talk about low, because like if I don't do no work, then I don't make no money, right? But if I continue to follow the system, I'm gonna always make money. I have $100 days when I just do the basic steps. When I don't go above and beyond, not just do simple, our system, 30 and 7 system, or whatever our system is, $100 right there. I can get $100 out of that in a day. So, which the average person don't even make on their job. So
there it is. And we talked about that the other day. Even though there are other options like Uber and all these things that you can kind of go driving and stuff like that, when you're out driving, you are like stuck away from the world. And we're trying to show people a very simple system where while you're laying in your bed, You don't have to leave your
Mhm.
home to go and do this. Does it require
Wow.
some work if you have to actually make, if you're making the gallons? Yeah, but if you choose to not make the gallons, you could sell it just like this. We have an instant tea. If you choose to go with the instant tea route, we can show you how to break that down and sell these as well. I was at a spades party tonight, and someone next to me said how bad their knee was hurting. What did I do? I went right in my pocketbook, and I had
Roll
this
on.
one, and they were rolling it on. They asked me for the information. They asked me to, and they was talking about, oh
Period.
yeah, they was like, I've used the oil before. I said I got that too. And then they started talking to someone else that had pain in their hand. And they was like, you need to go get Nina's roll-on thing that she got. Because it took my knee. They was like, look at my knee. And I played ball today. And then the other guy was, so what happens is you might share it with one person, but then they're going to go and tell the next person and the next person and the next person and the next person. And so before we go to the next slide, Dr. Dunn and Tedra, because Alicia has already touched on it, she's made a whole lot of money, right? It's literally flipping tea. Something she said she thought she would never do, and now she is in love. Number one, she's in love with the product because she didn't tell you she's down 65 pounds from these products. Hello. But Dr. Dunn and Tedra, I don't care who goes first. How much extra have you earned because of these products?
I actually just did recalculate everything. I'm at 73,000 from February of last year, 2023. Wow. And so now that is retail and back office together, but still that's 73. Really just being here within a year. And I don't think I've done different companies with sort of good products, and I'm not gonna put anything down, but barely was getting 10,000 like in a 12-month period. So it just goes to show when you get into a system, how that can work. Not just working just to see what happens, but actually get into a system where when you get up in the morning, you know what you're going to be doing. When you have goals, if you got to do it this many or you got to bump the number up because your goals are a little higher that day. So I'm just excited because, even just this weekend, it was very busy. Okay. It was busy. My son in football, it's the holiday, a lot going on, and just doing the basic things. Like Alicia said, as long as you're doing your system every day, you're going to make money just because, you're putting yourself out there with your persistency, your consistency. And I think I made like $300 just in the weekend, really not doing anything. Like I really didn't do much that I would normally do just because it was so busy. So that just goes to show when you work the system and continue to work the system, it will start working for you. So you have to put the work in the front end, and then it's going to start paying you on the back end. For sure.
But I'm thinking before Tedra goes, like with Christmas coming up, we just can be a little bit more aggressive because we know that we've got some goals. Yes. And if you know that you want like $1,000 for Christmas, or if you want $2,000 for Christmas, you've got time right now. It is only September the 2nd.
Only September.
Don't call us at Thanksgiving. Come on, I need to earn $3,000. No, you start now. You start now. So Tedra, what kind of extra income? I know what you did in your first 90 days, but what kind of extra income are you guys earning?
So I would say right around $75,000 to $78,000 since February of last year. So like a little over 18 months. And just to back up what these ladies have already said, both my husband and I work full-time jobs. So it's not like, I'm sitting all day and I have time to just like do stuff from the time I wake up until I go to bed. And over the last month, if we want to be frank, like we were in transition with a move. So a lot of our time was spent like packing and getting prepared to move. And even since I've been here, we've been getting situated. And Mrs. Moore knows this because her and her family have been assisting us. So needless to say, even in that, I've been able to do several hundreds of dollars on the weekends and through the weeks doing that in the midst of it all. Like even during the month of August, a few $1,000s. And just in the, like this weekend, I did almost $500 this weekend. And we have been still setting up our house, doing different things, but through the consistency and working the system, because we do have a simple, proven system. You can do this. Anybody can do it. As long as you can copy and paste, you can do this system. We have our plays given to us. We're told what to do, how to do it. The only way you cannot win here is if you just don't follow the system. And you have to be consistent. That's the thing. You have to be consistent. And it really is, how bad do you want it? So many people say, well, how do you do it working a full-time job? Honestly, any chance I get, I just send out some more messages, or I'm following up with people, and I just keep a system, and that allows us to, get it done. And I'm like Dr. Dunn, that's back office and retail, but truly it has been a blessing. Many of the things we did with this move was because of our retail money and the money that we've earned here in Be Epic.
I think, when people say, well, how do you get it done? We don't think. We don't think.
Yeah.
We really don't think. We just do. We don't
just
think
do.
we don't overthink it. We don't go. I mean, literally, it just becomes a part of your way of life. When you know that your purpose or call to the world is to help other people, you don't think, and there is nothing that you wouldn't do if you claim that you want to help other people. And that's the thing that cracks me up. People always say, I want to help other people. Really? Do you? Because if you really want to help other people, then you'll figure out a way. And so we want to show you, here are your next steps, because it's super simple. You're going to get back to the person who shared this video with you. Whoever, they might have tagged you to it. You might have seen it on their wall, whatever the case may be, right? You can ask them to send the video. Literally, I have a script ready to fire off to my team right now that includes a little short video, and I'm getting ready to hit send to my team. My team just got a script and a video. Okay? All right. They just got the script and the video. That's what we do. That's what we do. We know what we do. And that's what we do. Right? So you're going to ask them to send you a quick little video. Here's the thing. We're telling you how to get started. We're telling you, get their link and sign up. Get their link. If you got the video I just sent in the script, let me see it in the chat, in the comments, because y'all are on my squad. It's what we do. We make sure that y'all have what you need to make it do what it do. Okay? Always a strategy, always, because we've got a vision, and our vision is clear. The vision is clear that we will have 1 million people. All right, 1 million people walking with us, 1 million people fighting obesity, 1 million people earning $100 a day, 1 million people bettering their health, 1 million people. The vision is very, very clear, and we know how we're going to get it done. We know that there are several of us that can teach you how to strategize and how to sell $1,000 worth of product a week. And maybe it won't be the tea for you. Maybe it'll be the pain combo. Maybe it'll be this epic tea that has our hair growing back and giving us muscles like crazy. So what you're going to do is, like I said, get back to the person that invited you to look at this. Ask them to send you the video. Get their link. Sign up. Do a $40 pack. There is also an $80 pack, which will not only give you double, but triple the amount of product. So for $80, you can get 12 packs. Come on. And if you don't have $40, get a girlfriend to partner with you, and you do $23 and they do $23, because it's going to be $46.01. If you don't have $80, but you know that you want more than 4 packs of tea so that you can get started properly, get a girlfriend to partner with you, right? And y'all split it down the middle. But immediately start sending the video to get your 2 people, so we can show you how to build the residual side as well as you having the retail side. All right. Or if you say, all I want to do is retail so that I can earn some extra income, fine. You don't have to send the video. All you got to do is retail this product. And we're telling you right now that it is so good. I'm getting ready to actually go pour me a cup before I go to bed, or before I go upstairs down. But our squad wanted to come and talk to you about the fact that we know how to move this product. This is a product that people want. This is 12 packs. This is 4 packs. You make the decision. And if you're just saying, I just don't have $40, Tedra, what can they do? What should they do? Because there's a No excuse. Give them the no excuse way.
If you just don't have $40, we have a no excuse $24.95. Free shipping, no extras added, no hidden costs, just $24.95. But guess what? If you just do that and you follow our system, trust me, you can still earn some extra income, because we started last February with no product. We pre-sold everything and we did very well. So that's all we need y'all to do. Just don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Don't ask anybody any questions. When you get that link, just say I'm in, and we can show you what you can do to earn the extra. Just imagine what kind of Christmas you can have. You can turn it around.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Yes.
It's about all of us. There's about 50 people between each. Well, each of us are about 50 people gonna get messages from us tonight.
Mhm.
So prepare
Oh,
to be sick of
definitely.
it. Okay, y'all finna get a message with a video in it on tonight, right? On tonight, because we want to help you, help yourself,
Connect.
and help your family, and really put yourself in position to not struggle this year. There are people that are still paying off last Christmas. Let's keep it 100% real.
Mhm.
For sure.
There
Actually,
are
they
people-
probably stopped paying it.
That's
Yes.
real.
And they're gonna turn around and do the same thing
They,
this
they,
Christmas.
they avoiding them calls.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
And so don't
Shoot.
put yourself in that position this year. Put yourself in a position to be able to pay cash for Christmas. You don't listen. And you know what?
Cash
Sometimes
for
we got to
Christmas.
put our pride and our ego down. We, you know, and yeah, we talking about Christmas right now. They got Christmas decorations in the stores. Okay. So yes, we are
They
talking
in
about
there.
Christmas.
Yes.
Mhm.
They've been in the stores for about 4 weeks now. Yes,
It's
we're
already
talking-
September
Mhm.
3rd. September just started. It's really October. As soon as October hit, it's Christmas.
Normally it's
Yes.
like Halloween, Thanksgiving, but usually we
Yes,
can get to
ma'am.
at least October before Christmas. No, August. August, they were
August.
showing us Christmas stuff. Okay. August. So because they're showing us stuff in the stores,
Mhm.
in August, programming us, the Christmas is coming. We're
Mhm.
literally 114 days away. And we
Mhm.
want you now to do what that slide said. All right. There's nothing to think about. You don't have to
Mm-mm.
pray about it. You've been praying already. And you know what, Tedra, we watched a video.
Yes.
Tedra sent a video. I don't know if y'all watched it too, but there's a video that the pastor saying, God is not coming down your chimney with money.
Mm.
He's not just coming
It's
to
not
your front
happening.
door with a stack of money. What God
Mm-mm.
does is he gives you an opportunity, because the Bible says, and I say this all the time, that God gave us the power to create wealth, and he put it in our hands. He put it right here.
Hands.
So you're seeing this video, and if you were tagged to it, if you're seeing it, it is not an accident that you're seeing it. God is not going to come and just you wake up in the morning and there's money sitting on your steps. He gives us opportunities. He puts us in front of opportunities. And if you've seen this opportunity more than one time, it's time for you to stop looking. It's time for you to say yes. We got to put our pride and
Yes.
ego to the side. And you're probably saying, I don't want nobody to know that nobody got to know you're struggling. So how about stop having that mindset and start thinking that maybe somebody's saying, you know what? I just want more. Maybe somebody doesn't have to think you're struggling. Maybe they're just thinking, oh, you just want more.
Mhm.
I just want more. I want more
Yes.
now. Right?
Mhm.
So what would you ladies give as your closing statement? Why should a person say yes? Why should a person say yes?
Well, just on the topic of Christmas, you know how we wait till December 23rd and we have to hurry up and buy gifts because that's when we got our paycheck the Friday before. And I've been there. I'm not talking about nobody.
Mhm.
I'm saying I've been there. And then you still got to calculate, okay, well, I could probably get this. I could probably get this, because you still have to pay your bills out of that check, right? So now is the time we're giving you an opportunity where maybe you can earn an extra $100 a day and start getting your gifts early. And then come Christmas time, when your kids get out of school, y'all can actually enjoy some time together. And you don't have to be stressed and yelling at them because you're not going to be able to get them what you want to get them. And I'm not talking about nobody. I'm talking from experience.
I've been there too.
Mhm.
I've been there too.
Yes.
So Christmas is supposed to be a joyful time.
Yes.
It doesn't
Not
have to be a
stressful.
stressful time. It doesn't have to be a stressful time. If it was stressful for you last year, maybe that wasn't your fault. But you've got a choice for it to not be. Well, if you're hearing this right now, you got a choice for it to not be stressful this year. And if you don't take it, then that's on you.
Period. Alicia, what you got for us?
You know, for me, it's the debt, you know, that people create around Christmas. You know, I have 4 children initially, and then I got my 2 nieces. So those 6 children, though Christmas got very expensive for us. And I remember financing Christmas.
Yeah.
And when I couldn't even enjoy it because of the stress of now how I'm going to pay all this debt I've created, you know, $6,000-$7,000 for one day. And, you know, so I would say to that person that you don't have to even put that stress on yourself when it's an opportunity like this. And most people have to go outside of the home to get a part-time job to make the extra money for Christmas. When this opportunity, you don't have to do that. Everybody knows somebody, like we said earlier, everybody knows 2 people, but everybody knows somebody that can use these products. So it's not even hard for us to sell the product. So I would just say, go this route instead of having to go the other 2 routes, getting in debt or having to leave the home and not be present because you're working all these extra hours to make the extra money so that you can have a good Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. There it is. So Marie Owens, you got a spam comment on your post. You need to go ahead and move it. I think, yeah, it looks like a spam comment on your, or maybe, I don't know. Let me put it up there, but it looks like a spam comment. But anyway, all right, Tedra, what do you got for the peoples? Because Natasha said it best: poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly. Right?
Yes.
That's a poor mindset. And it's just a poor mindset when we think that we're going to keep doing the same things we've been doing and get a different result. So Tedra, what would you like to lead the people with?
Well, I would just like to say to the people, do not let this opportunity pass you by. So many times we say we're praying for something, we're asking God to send us a blessing. And guess what? Your blessing is right in front of you. Just because it's not wrapped the way we're used to seeing it, going out trading hours for time, you can be right in the comfort of your home, enjoying being in the presence of your family, your children, your significant other, whoever it may be. And you could be sending messages that's already tailored for you without having to worry about spending money on gas, going to sit in somebody else's establishment, wondering, you know, if you do have smaller children, leaving them home by themselves and they're calling you the whole time, especially as a single parent. I was a single parent, so I know what that feels like to have a latchkey kid home and they're calling you to say, hey, I'm in safely. And then you've been gone all day. So don't let something like this pass you by. Just because it looks different does not mean it's not for you. I will tell you, if all of us can do it, so can you. All you have to do is be willing and coachable, and we have everything you need. You just saw Mrs. Moore give us a script, and that's all we do is follow the script, and it's there for us. And if you can do that, you can do this. Now is the time. And I assure you, you can make an extra $100 a day or more. It's all based on you. So go ahead and say yes.
And, you know, and here's the thing, Tedra, that was amazing. Dr. Dunn, that was amazing. Alicia, that was amazing. Here's the thing. Are there going to be days that you don't make $100 a day? Yeah, there are.
Mm-hmm.
But there are going to be days that you make $300 a day. There might be a day that you make $250, right? $200. So the days that we earn more than $100 make up for the days that you may not. That's business. Business has ebbs and flows. But if you start to put that extra up right now, even if it's just $300 extra a week, $300 extra a week over the course of the next couple of months, put you in position to have a couple of $1,000 to put up so that you can actually start
Yes.
purchasing your Christmas gifts. Put them on the payment plans. But guess what? The reality is you'll have the money to pay it off versus Christmas coming and you still are now owing all of
Right.
that income. So listen, get back to the person that might have invited you to look at this. Get the link. Get their link. You don't even need the video. For those of you that are watching this, you don't need a video.
Yeah.
Gave you the presentation. It's $40. It's $40. And then if you want to build more residual, we're going to show you how to get 2 people. You need the video if you want to send it out to get 2 people, right? But we're now really interested in helping you earn some additional income with this Drink to Shrink, or even with our Instant Drink to Shrink, or whatever you want to focus on. But this is the fastest mover for us. And so we're excited. We're going to snap a photo of all of us with some tea. Do you ladies have a pack of tea?
I have the
At least
blue one. Does it matter?
I don't care which pack it is.
I got all the tea. I got my tea.
That's fine. You can
Still got the red
that's fine.
Yeah,
What
all
you
the
got?
tea.
Elisa's is a little, there it is. Okay.
Oh,
So silly. You ready, y'all? All right, awesome. So make sure that you get back to the person that invited you here. We want to thank you so much for listening in. We meant for you to hear the testimonies and things like that. So yeah, we were here for a little lengthier, because sometimes you need to hear real testimonies from real people having real results. This is not a scam or a scheme. We're not trying to make you a millionaire overnight, right? But what we are here to show you is that you don't have to struggle. You don't have to be stressed out because of finances. You don't even have to do this, and you don't even have to leave the home other than going and making sure you have your bottle, right? Or if you choose to not make it, sell it like this. You can sell it just like this. Now, what we find is that people don't make the tea, and then you're waiting longer for them to get results, right, Alicia? Alicia
Yes.
was selling these packs, and people weren't making the tea. But as soon as she started making that tea, bam, because they come back faster. They taste that it's amazing,
Crazy.
right? The way that they love the way it tastes. They love the way it makes them feel, and people are getting a much faster result when you make it for them. Or you can go this way, this instant tea, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we've got people that are selling these. How you selling yours, Dr. Dunn? 4 for what?
Well, so I'll do 3 for 30, 5-pack for 40, right? But I am going to give you an experience pack as a gift.
Okay. That's a
So
win.
it'll be 5 for 40. I do a lot of the 5 for 40s. I give them this. If I got some caramels, I might put 2 or 3 of those in there. So it's kind of like a 5-day pack. And then if they want more, here's my link. You can go to the website and get the full bags. And here are some packages that you can get depending on what they wanted of those 3 products. So it could be the whole triple threat system, which is only $194. It could be tea and caramels. That's only $110. Or it could just be tea, which is only $65. Whatever they want to do. It's right there.
It's right there. There you go. So, I mean, if you don't want to make gallons,
do the instant, and it tastes amazing.
There you go.
The mango is amazing. I'm making this tonight because it's day 1 of our
So
10-day detox challenge, right? The fruit punch is really good, but the mango is my favorite.
I made me some mango tonight.
Yeah.
So she said, I just made $120 while listening to this.
Oh, I know that's right.
Natasha, come on. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Period.
Now, here's the thing. You cannot join for $40 if you want this bag.
Right.
No.
That's all I'm just trying to tell you, because instant tea, y'all do know that what instant or convenience cost. All right? Convenience cost. So this is the $40 startup, not the instant tea. However, this won't kill you. And you can also pre-sell the instant tea to get started as well. All right, y'all. So listen, have an amazing evening, ladies. Thank you so much for joining on and telling your stories I think that they're powerful. You ladies are all powerful in your own right. Literally, Tedra says she's about to dominate Powder Springs, Georgia. Okay, she's got Powder Springs, Dallas, and Hiram,
Period.
her like direct areas, while I'm kind of like more Kennesaw, Ackworth, Marietta, right? Those are like my closest areas. But then I also have like Woodstock on my other side. So we both have areas, and she's got Douglasville on the other side of her as well. We have areas that are surrounding us that literally we're just in those areas, right? We've got a big event that we're vending at the Men's Health Walk at Morehouse College on September the 14th. And we'll be there at 7 a.m. But the walk doesn't start until 9. It's a 5K, 5-mile walk or run. And there will be men's health screenings, not just for men, right? There will be health screenings, not just for men. And so, you know, Be Epic. We're in a city near you, right? We're in a city near you. You never know when you're going to see us pop up somewhere. You might see somebody pop up with stuff in their trunk, right? And pop
Yes,
up
sure.
somewhere. You just never know, right? And so make sure you get back to the person and invite
Definitely.
and get started now, because we've got one question to ask you.
Okay.
Why be average when you can be epic? Good night and God bless.